Yeah. Good morning. Saturday, November 6th, 2021. It's the Spade of Spades podcast. We are back with a new time at 10:30 from now on. Welcome to the program again. Timo,
What's going on?
welcome back, sir.
How y'all feeling?
Butter, for the first time, welcome to the program.
Man, thank you for having me.
My guy.
We gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it.
Well, let them shout out their podcast real quick.
Oh, I mean, yeah, okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Okay, well, like I said, thanks for having me. I'm Timo. This is Butter. We, host on the It's All Love podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, It's All Love podcast on Saturday nights.
Yeah,
we go on 10 at night, so we working hard today. We here with y'all in the morning, and then then the night we back on our show.
So tonight, 10 p.m. on YouTube. Y'all can follow us on IG.
Now, real quick, because I remember when you all had put out you want to change the name of the y'all gonna change the name of the podcast, and I saw like a whole bunch of different names. I think I gave like a couple of inputs, and then y'all came up with It's All Love podcast. Now, and the topic we're gonna get into is gonna spin off of the name, but ultimately, why did y'all come up with that name for the show?
That's really just what seemed right.
Hey, we argued a lot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be honest with this. That's probably how it came up.
Yeah.
It's all love. After we argued so much, we're like, you know what? That's all love. You know what I'm saying?
That's where that argument came from.
Yeah.
It came from all love.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
facts. That's
No,
facts.
'cause we all want the same thing for real. So we just really just trying to pick the best name. The best name, but not really just put too much into it. So at the end of the day, we be going back and forth. We might give harsh realities. People might give us harsh realities. But at the end of the day,
It's all
all love.
That's all love. Yeah, what was another name? What was the other names? Lit for love and
love is lit.
love is lit, and like we switching around a whole lot. But I think that was the best fitting one for us.
And see, I probably didn't even have It's All Love on the list. It probably just came to y'all like, damn, it's all love.
Mm-hmm.
It's all love.
Like it did for us.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And it's a good it's a good name because it's a reminder of what we got to get back to.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And as a community.
As a people.
Yeah, as a people, it's a lot of divisiveness. I mean, even across the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of divisiveness. People got their views on this and that, and a lot. We forget that we come from different walks of life and backgrounds and experiences and all of that under that umbrella, and is looked at as, or it's a negative, or you're wrong, or you shouldn't feel this way about this topic, or you shouldn't feel this way about this topic. Losing sight of the fact that we're all different.
Right.
Like, that's what
Facts.
that's what made our country great, in the sense that we have all these different different ways of looking at things and backgrounds
Perceptions.
and and experiences and all of that put together is what makes us like what we are as a country. And being innovative and being able to come up with new ideas and new inventions, because we had that diversity across the board. So, just bringing it back to our community, with all the craziness we have going on. I love the name of the show. Because it fits what we have to get back to. And like our show here, centers around like the same thing. Mm-hmm. We may have different like upbringings and whatnot, but at the same time, like we're still all the same.
Right.
Facts.
And depends on how we look at it. We're gonna call a spade a spade.
You feel me? Right. We gonna keep it real all the way of being with you. You might not look at that from our point of view, but our point of view, that's how we look at it, and that's how we bring other people on the show. We want to entertain, but we want to inspire as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gonna keep it all the way of being with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And I think I think what helps also is the fact that, I mean, we just regular ordinary people
Facts.
that got ordinary jobs. You know what I'm saying? But more so like us as men, what we've seen so far and what I'm sure you guys have seen so far, and like T I've told you this too, but it's refreshing when you have us as men stepping up to the plate and talking and putting this stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Especially black men.
right, because a lot of what we've been saying and talking about on our respective shows, you'll see it, but or you'll hear about it, but oftentimes like it'll get talked about once or twice, and then it'll just be forgotten about, as if everything was figured out after that point. But it hasn't. It's not.
Yeah.
You still got X, Y, and Z going on. Let's keep the press on, because like this is important, because at the end of the day, it's about the people coming up behind us. You know, the kids. I mean, you all have kids. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we don't have kids yet, but I mean that's how we look at it, in the sense that it's big. It's bigger than us.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I have nieces now. So, but it's bigger than us. It's about giving them the confidence, knowing that, all right, once we get older and we pass on, all right, all this knowledge that we put out there, that we instill into y'all, here you go, use it. I mean, because you're going to need it.
Yeah, if you got game, give it. If you got game, give it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why keep on got hold of something and not contribute out to the world? You know what I'm saying? Not make better use of it, just instead of just holding all this game. You got all this game, and you're not gonna share it to nobody.
Right.
You know what we get caught up at though, y'all? We scared for somebody to be better. You feel what I'm saying? Scared for somebody to be better. And I know it hurts. It's simple, but you're scared for somebody to be better than you are, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, because if you get them game, y'all can work together, then y'all can both blow up at the same time.
Exactly.
Instead of that person just going above you and you not doing nothing, you gave them the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's certain people out there, you know what I'm saying, they get the game but they don't show love. But at the same time, people gonna know that. Because you did it first. You had the blueprint. So they see somebody blow up for your blueprint. We was all where they get it from.
Right.
And you gonna get love from people regardless. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta share that. You gotta present everything to the world that's positive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody did that for you.
Right. And you can't really worry about what people are gonna say too. Because
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you know, it's your standpoint, but you're gonna have a lot of people that probably agree with your standpoints, and you're gonna have a lot of people coming at you, you know, disagreeing, you know, about, you know, your views on a lot of things. And I'm like, at the end of the day, even though you might not agree, hey, this is how I move. At the end of the day, I think people don't understand that everybody, you know, we all the same, but everybody don't handle shit the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody moves different. So, I mean, like...
All right. No, I mean, because, you know, before we started, you know, like I was telling y'all, you know, I had posted, you know, just like a series of videos on my story, just giving free game, right? And I wasn't... The reason why I did it was because I wasn't expecting... I wasn't thinking about the folks who wasn't going to agree with what I was saying. I was more so thinking about the folks that are afraid to speak up.
Right.
That want that insight, that want to believe that, okay, I can't be the only one out here thinking like this. You know, because, you know, I've been saying for a long time, you know, the things that I say and the things that I do, yeah, it's my opinion, but at the same time, like, I've done a lot of research on a lot of this stuff too. So And so when I say certain things, you know, oftentimes, you know, a lot of people say it was like, oh, well, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, how do you know that? You know what I'm saying? If you go back and look at the facts and look at the data of what we talk about, it adds up. It's accurate. But what it comes down to is a lot of people get stuck in their own comfort zone, and for them feeling like, all right, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Or you can't change my mind.
Can't change my mind. I know what's best. No, I'm this independent person. I got X, Y, and Z going on. Okay, that's good. That don't mean you got the answer to everything.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
Even Jesus had advice.
right?
No matter how old we get, you know what I'm saying, we can always learn something.
Facts.
You know, it don't matter how old you get, we learning every day. You're never too old to learn.
Yeah.
And no matter how young you are, you can give game too.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
facts. Babies get game.
Let me tell you.
Come on, y'all. What we talk here? Come on.
My nephew used to spend so much game to me at the age of 6, 8 years old. I went through one, probably, man, I'm going to tell you a time, rest in peace to my boy, my little bro, Kai. I'll never forget when the day he got shot. And it was also my first day at the job that I work at now. I called my man, and he was like, you heard what happened? And then my nephew was right there when it all happened. He was like 8, and he saw what was going on, and he knew I needed time. He was like, he don't never call me He used to call me by my name or Shorty Dale. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna go outside because you need some time. He was like, but just know, you could have done nothing else. You did everything you could to prevent that from happening. I'm gonna let you be by yourself, but don't let that hold on you. Don't have to have a hold on you.
And it's a kid.
And I was like,
it's a kid saying this.
he's 8. He's 8, and he said that to me, and I was like, man, I can't, because I did all I could for little bro. You know what I'm saying? But it happened anyway. You know what I'm saying? And there was nothing I could do about it. But I needed to hear that because that's all I felt. All I felt was, this is my fault. And it really wasn't.
Right.
And for him to say that, you gotta take that into consideration too. No matter how old you are, old or young, it's game. Sometimes it's not, you know what I'm saying, because it's kids. But at the same time, listen though.
Right.
And then cipher.
Yeah. Stop focusing on the messenger.
Listen to the message.
Listen to the message. Come on, man. Hey, man, we talk about that all the time on our show. Everybody focus on the messenger who delivering it. Nah, just focus on the message.
Exactly.
What's real is real. If it's real, it's real.
Yeah, I said that on another show. I was like, that wino on the corner just spoke that gospel. You need to listen. You need to listen because especially with them, because they've been through some shit. They've been through some shit, and when you drunk, you speak of what the heart is full of. You know what I'm saying? So don't really look at, the messenger.
Yeah, listen to the message.
Listen to the
Because
message.
some honestly, like some of the most wisdom that I've received. I mean, 'cause I talk to any and everybody. That's just because I like to talk to people. I'm a social bug, but some of the most best insight and advice I've received from homeless people that are older. You know what I'm saying? Because they've seen it, they've lived whatever, and obviously, us as a people, we tend to judge the messenger.
Facts.
Like, oh, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. But you don't know what type of life this person lived before you was even thought about.
Before they got in that predicament.
You know what I'm saying? And so and that's part of our problem. We spend so much time judging a book by its cover instead of opening up the book and reading it.
Where you not at. You know what I'm saying? That irritates me. You know what I'm saying? You know what really irritates is when, especially when you talk to youngins, and they be like, well, look what you had in life, and you telling me to do certain things. I'm telling you this because I made the same mistake.
Right.
I made the same mistake, and I know what that mistake could do to somebody. Because look where I'm at. Look how I know where other people at. And you telling me that I don't know nothing. I'm telling you that because that I seen the mistake happen. I see what can happen when you make that mistake. Either I did it or somebody close to me did it. And that's why I'm telling you. And you telling me, and you saying I'm not valid because I'm not where I'm supposed to be at in life. You might be right about that, but you're not right about the fact that I'm not telling you the gospel though. Because I know how what you about to do is going to react and how and the outcome is going to be. So you can't tell me that my stuff is not valid. And I've seen it happen already.
I think we got a phone call.
Is that boy? Is cuz?
Yeah, no.
Yo, Noah.
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
Yo, good morning. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Noble?
Yo, what's going on? How y'all?
Hey, we blessed, man. We feeling good. Sound like you just woke up, man.
Nah, man, I've been up. I was just trying to get the number to come through.
Okay.
Yeah, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to get you on, brother.
Yeah, now it's all love for real.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now we got the full table here now.
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, somebody want to go ahead and really enlighten the movies we're talking about.
No, go ahead, Cordell. I mean, you was in mid-flight, man. Go ahead.
I forgot where I was at. Oh, Jesus.
No, you was basically, just basically talking about, and I was basically feeling what you was talking about because, I have a daughter, and her coming up, I already know that it's probably gonna be, a certain point where I'm really trying to tell her certain stuff, but she's gonna have to experience it for herself, no matter how much I'm trying to teach her, about certain shit that's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so at the end of the day, I already know it's the struggle of really trying to, tell somebody something before it happens. But sometimes, we all had to, go down that road. They was trying to tell us certain shit. We thinking we knew something else, and we just kept on going.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like just something that, that.
You right about that time. And I'm glad you bring that up because this go back to something that our coaches used to tell us all the time in high school, and we never listened to it. And I, being a grown man, I wish I'd have listened to that more. To cherish your high school football experience, to cherish it, to really cherish it. Because especially our senior year and that last game, it was like, this might be your last game ever.
Yeah.
And at that time, you like, Slim, no, it's not. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And looking at it now, it was. It was. And I'm like, man, that's why when I tell youngest game, I said, don't be me. Please. I'm doing y'all. When y'all say y'all want me to be better than them, that's what I want you to be. I want you to be better than me. I tell my nephew that all the time. I'm doing this so you can be better than me. I don't want you to be me. I want you to be better than me.
And see, being better than you isn't necessarily about money.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
Facts.
It's not necessarily about money.
Contribute more to the world.
Right, exactly.
As a man, exactly.
As a man.
Exactly.
As a person.
I'm glad you said that because everybody think that's equivalent to, oh, you had the most money in the world. No, it's not always.
No,
because
you can be a rich dick.
Yeah.
Well, because what happened? Okay, because when you die, you don't have that money no more.
Fuck no.
Right.
You don't have that money no more.
You don't even know who spent it.
Exactly.
Like you said, at the end of the day, we all people. Some people might have more money. Some people might live in better areas. But at the end of the day, people still go through a lot of the same shit. When it comes to like family, real life problems. They deal with deaths in the family. You know what I'm saying? It's real life. We can't get away from a lot of the same shit. Everybody dealing with the same shit. Relationships.
It's funny you said family though.
Why you say that?
Because family not family no more.
Butter. Thank you.
My bad.
Thank you for saying that, because I told myself I'm getting this tatted because I feel this wholeheartedly. Blood only makes you related. Loyalty make you family.
Facts.
I have some relatives that I don't look at as family. I got people that's not relatives that I look at as family.
Facts. And I guarantee that's for all of us.
I trust this dude.
That's for all of us.
I trust this dude more than a lot of people in my family. And I'm keeping it all the way of being. And I even brought up
Vice versa, yeah.
other people that been there through the fire. I'm trying to tell you, bruh, family, you gotta look. If you don't give me no loyalty, you only related at this point.
Yeah. It seemed like a competition.
You know what I'm saying?
A family competition. Who got the most? Who the does?
For what?
Whose son going to jail? This, that. It don't be no. There's don't be no good time no more.
Where did that come from? Where family members compete against each other?
Slavery.
Or church?
Both.
Because I always,
that crab in the barrel is big time.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, crab in the barrel. There you go.
So, look at him, master. He ain't doing what he was supposed to do. Stop whipping me.
Yeah, go with him.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. No, I want to leave you out.
Yeah, no. I mean, I definitely agree with that. I feel like family is sometimes just blood or just a title. I feel like family is just a word sometimes, because people that's outside your family can look out for you more than your family, and people that you have no relationship with or no ties to can be more beneficial to your own family. So it really depends. Like, I don't really feel like, family is just because you family doesn't mean it's going to be a good for you. I mean, I think family is like they're human and people too. So you just have to be able to understand the dynamic of the relationship.
Yeah, I went to a family reunion probably about a year ago. And then it was like, we at the family reunion, but, we basically don't see everybody. We see probably everybody once a year, every other year.
Right.
And it's like, when I was looking around, like, everybody still is hanging with their usual crew. Their usual people, and ain't nobody really, I ain't seen you in a minute, we hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the family reunion, but
still divided.
It's still
the same cousins you're still your first cousin.
It's still the ones that you hang with.
Your uncles,
when you're not at the family reunion.
Uncles.
Yeah.
You ain't hanging with no third cousin.
Yeah.
You ain't hanging with your great uncle.
Yeah.
You ain't hanging, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With people that you don't normally, hang with. What's up, my boy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is you sticking to the group. Why come? Why come if that's all you gonna do?
Yeah, that don't make
You know what I'm saying? Why do that? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all have games at the family reunion?
Nah.
There you go.
What the fuck is the point?
That's what it used to be about. Yeah, the games, all that, the eggs.
You have a family reunion with no games?
Baseball game, all types of little dumb stuff like that.
because the reason why I asked that is because that's gonna break up the cliques.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you said they were like, people in their own little pockets, I'm like, damn, do they have games?
That's why I'm like, nah, because I noticed that I'm hanging with, my cousins that I usually hang with.
Right.
We, what I'm saying, even when I'm here. And then, I'm saying, everybody's hanging, with their own, like, people that they usually with. And I'm like,
we ain't had games, but we had activities.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, because we had a little thing with all the cousins, you know what I'm saying, to come, and then we have our own little cousins thing. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go to the music park, or we'll go have a cookout, something like that. We'll have activities that I enjoy, and we'll see different cousins that, we even never seen, or we, you know what I'm saying, or we ain't seen in a long time. You know what I'm saying? It can be good, but then at the same time, it can be bad.
Yeah, that's right.
One family reunion, we got the hooking, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, them cousins, man, fuck them little niggas, for real. Nah, for real, cuz we was playing Ding Dong Ditch in the hotel, cuz. And we got bagged, and they got bagged, and they snitched on us.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, oh, like, yeah, they was telling they influenced the dude. I'm like, nigga, what? What you talking about?
What is that?
Okay,
Okay,
You
okay.
ain't know what that was?
Bro, I never heard of that, bro. Okay,
I know that shit
I was like, hold on.
Y'all said that. Learn something new every day.
Oh, I said that because we on the podcast. I want a generalization of the word, so I say Ding Dong Ditch. I ain't want to say knock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, knock is probably only known in certain areas.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Because some people call slide numbers.
Yeah.
I was on Shade Room. They was like, do you call this game numbers or slide? I'm like, you have to say slide to start this game. Why are you calling numbers? That's stupid. Slide, then it's one. It ain't like you going 1-1.
Right.
Don't make no sense. But going back to my story, though, yeah, they snitched on us, so we got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it could be good, but at the same time, we getting to know people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Don't, you know, stick to one corner. That shit don't make no sense.
No.
Right.
What's the use of it?
I guess it's an
You
old
ain't trying
term.
to
You
be
know what I
everybody.
try to mean. But
I mean, it's
I feel like
things like that, activities or games. It's an icebreaker.
yeah.
I mean, you haven't seen these people in how long? And then it's always certain like distant cousins or aunties or great uncles, whatever. They be like, yeah, I held you in my arms. I'm like, dude, I don't remember you.
Now, though.
Right.
Like it didn't know me now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they had these expectations of you. Go ahead, Noah.
No, I was agreeing with what I said that's true. I don't like that dynamic of people. You know, they your family, but they only speak to you at family reunions,
Right.
you know, little gatherings, and then after that you don't hear from them again. It's just like, yeah, we good on that.
But you
That's
know what the kill part is? While you there, they staring at you. I mean, they staring at you, like damn, like who is that?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you come up and have a conversation?
Have a conversation. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't have to look at family like that. That's just the harsh reality of it. I shouldn't have to say if you're related to me. I mean, if you blood, you only related, and loyal to your own family.
Yeah.
You should be loyal because I am related to you.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make any sense why we have to look like that, but that's the harsh reality. We have to be, you know.
We all wearing this.
Just for your own sanity. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep trusting family just because of the simple fact of their family. And
Yeah,
they
but you can't do that.
And they keep stabbing you on the back. That's not doing you no justice.
Now, once somebody
That's a
shows that
disservice to yourself.
Once somebody shows that you can't trust them, then you know you just
Yeah, family or not.
Yeah, and once you show your true colors, I don't care if you blood or not. You
Like
feel me?
like Noah said earlier, I think that's just a word now, family.
It is.
It's not really what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like in the older days, we all go to grandma's house, we all ate, we all knew, like, it wasn't no switching and spat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to this house this time. No. Everybody going to great grandma's house, had dinner there. Then after that, y'all go do whatever y'all doing y'all regular life. You want to go to your house, y'all go to your house, that's cool.
Right.
But it starts here.
Right.
You feel me? That's the way it used to be. Now it's, somebody having it at this house or somebody having it at this house. Now you got to choose between what family member you want to go fuck with.
And if you don't choose the
Yeah,
other
you
person,
they ain't
now
fucking
you got
with
a whole little family beef.
Now you see what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with Tyler because Tyler went to Wichita. He ain't come to mine. Fuck Tyler. You feel what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense.
Don't make no sense. I just have to be off that day, and then when the day you want to be doing something, I have to work. What's wrong with you, woman? You know what I'm saying? I was there because of availability. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Just because I like a certain person more in the family, that mean I don't like you. Like,
but
don't
that's what they
feel the
take
type
it
of way
as. That's
because
what
we
they take
got
it
a
as.
certain relationship. We just happen to be a little closer. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. Or because I'm not gonna let you talk to my mother any type of way. That means I don't have love for you. No, you just not better treat my mama no type of way. My bad. I got my bad.
No, that's facts though.
No.
No, that was good that you said. No, that was good. It could be like that. No, that was real. That was real. That was
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Like, I still got love for you, but you're not gonna treat my mother no type type of way. You feel me? You just not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like you just not like. Just because I stand for something, that doesn't mean that I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking down on you or nothing. It's just, I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact, and another thing I'm about to bring up, our older generation. Y'all.
I was just agreeing.
We are not babies no more.
Go ahead, yeah.
Right.
We are not babies no more. Let me, wait a second. We are not babies no more.
That's right. That's right.
Now, see,
You see this? I am not a baby.
hey, shit.
We are grown people.
Some 13-year-olds at that.
When I tell you you are wrong, that is not disrespect.
Right.
I am telling you wrong because you're wrong.
That's right.
That is not disrespect. Disrespect is disrespect. Now, if I disrespect you, then okay then. But I'm telling you, I'm like, you doing too much. Why you doing that? Why you being disrespectful? That's not disrespectful.
I'm telling you.
That's not disrespectful.
I'm telling
When
you.
I was a
Stop
kid,
disrespecting me.
y'all was our age now. And y'all was talking to grandma and telling her how she wrong and shit. Was that disrespect? No. Even though a little bit of what y'all was doing was disrespect, keeping the bean. But y'all did that. But now, when we grown, it's all disrespect. When we are trying our best to not unleash on y'all, because it's been years of aggravation that we can just unload, but we don't do that.
I had this conversation with my mother weeks ago about this.
Hey.
We grown. My mama understand that, but her sisters don't. Her mother don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grown.
It's because
you gotta understand that.
It's because there's certain people in our
That's fact,
families that we grew up seeing doing things a certain kind of way. And at the time we were kids, we knew it was wrong. We knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
Right. So now that we're grown,
Not all of them. Go ahead.
not all of them, but some of these same people are still doing some of those same things.
Right.
And so, like, I told my mother, it's like, yeah, it's certain people in the family I'm just gonna stay away from, because, look, if a couple little questions get asked, like, oh, you know, like, why you not talking to such and such, or if they ask me directly, I'm gonna be honest, like, look, I'm not fucking with you, and I'm gonna explain why. What you think about that, Noah?
Nah, man, I agree with that too. I don't feel like you have to have that same vibe with everybody in the family. I feel like what Buddy said earlier, once somebody show their true colors in the family, hey man, you got a choice whether to stick in there or go your own way. And like I said, I feel like people think because you family, they get these passes, these second, third, or we always gonna be family. No.
Right.
If you not beneficial to my life and trying to help me and you hindering my life, then no, I'm gonna have to distance myself. Like I said, we can still be family, but you can be family over there, and that's just what it is. But no, I definitely agree with that. It has to be a line at a certain point of how far you can let family carry you.
Thank you, Noah.
That's
You better say it, sir. You better say it, sir. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. It's a person that's married in my family, married into my family, that I mess with more than the person that married them to get them in the family in the first place.
I be like that.
For real.
No, I do be like that sometimes.
Like real live. Like this is like real.
You can't really help who you connect with.
You feel me?
Can't really help who you vibe with. Like, I was told you I had a family reunion back in like August. So my cousin was like, man, we need to stop just only linking up whenever somebody died in the family. You know what I'm saying? Could be me. We linked up, you know, for my aunt's memorial service.
Yeah,
So me and we exchanged numbers, and you know we've talked, you know, periodically since then. But you know what I'm saying, I probably, you know, we still don't really talk that much, but you know, I guess we both still dealing with real life, you know, dealing with shit. But you can't really, you know, help that you know who you connect with, who you really, you know, just.
And you don't know how much of an impact that will have.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You feel me? Because I never forget, and we haven't done it a lot since, and I'm kind of upset that we haven't. But a little circumstances and COVID, you know, changed that. But it was like I'm gonna say maybe 2 years ago. Me and my cousin went over to see our other cousins that we don't see a lot. Maybe I'm gonna see. We are second or third cousins, but we still kind of close. But not as close as all our first cousins.
Right.
Yeah.
We went over there and turned up with them, and our Christian Bible toting family, everybody was talking about it. not even in the negative light, in the fact that we over there spending time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I heard you was over there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Because I always told, like my cousins, my first cousins, my sister, all our cousins, period. The grandkids, I'm like, it's gonna come to a point in time, but Thanksgiving got to be at our house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Christmas got to be at our house.
Right.
Well, we the ones that running the family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
want
yeah,
stuff
right.
to change, and then they get older. We gotta do it.
Right.
So we gotta be able to have the foundation to be able to do that. Even if we don't mess with certain kind of family, we gotta start our own thing. So just in case, so we can have family functions, we can have it how we want.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like you said that's definitely facts right there, because you know it is a point where we eventually got to take over, because right now I see the transition.
Yeah.
Even when my aunts and it was running the family reunions, it was really like we was more together then. Like now that it has transitioned to the next generation running it, is like
Not as well.
they might put something together, but at the end of the day, everybody's there doing their own thing. Until they probably just had that meet and greet that everybody be at, you know, the dinner or something that everybody's gonna be at. But besides that, you don't really see nobody.
You know why? You know why it's like that now? I feel like because certain issues that family members had with each other got carried down to the kids.
So it is.
Facts.
Whatever issues y'all had when we were kids don't got nothing to do with us. But the fact that you all had these issues, you kept us separated. Now that we're grown adults and we're having to work together to plan these family functions, we really don't have a relationship.
And we also got to talk about some traumas in the past as well.
Trickle down
Yeah.
effects, right?
Because now you different things that happened in the past that cause you to not like somebody is reflecting other people as far as cousins and that. And then there's traumas that things that we going through as adults.
Right.
And we don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming from a long lineage of what's been happening in our family. Ain't nobody been saying nothing, and then now we just letting it keep on happening, and we not bringing it out giving it out in the open. And then when it get brought up so explosively because we got so much built up anguish about it because nobody ain't tell us, and we found out.
Right.
We mad.
So many secrets.
You know what I'm saying? Just
So many secrets, unturned stuff that, man, family, man, so many, man. I'm pretty sure y'all the same, man. So much backhanded secret stuff that went on. You be like, oh no, not this person.
Yeah.
That's
no,
wild.
not this
You know
person.
what I'm saying?
And like Vic said, it makes you actually look at that person a little bit funny.
Yo, man.
You feel me? Like, I ain't even supposed to be looking at Uncle like that, but man, I don't fuck with him. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because I know it's bad.
Yeah, because
Crazy.
people like my family's like church famous, so they like know a whole bunch of churches, you know, because of my grandfather and all that. He was a well-known pastor back in the day. So when they see me, then they call me pastor, y'all. You know what I'm saying, bishop, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They were reminded of him so much. You know what I'm saying? But then you hear about his past and how he was. You know, the Temptations wrote a song about him. You know what I'm saying? Papa was Rolling Stone. That was him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'll be like, dang, like, I'm him. That's what y'all saying. But I have to realize that the good qualities that they seen in him, they see in me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, me knowing what he went through, his relationship with women, what he did, and knowing what my dad went through, his relationship. Now he wasn't a Rolling Stone. He was battered. My dad was battered. Like his first baby mom did him greasy. Couldn't really let him see his child. So I see it on that other side. Now I see why some of the traumas that I went through and how I think, where it came from. Because I know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do no book report and I ain't read the story. So I won't know nothing. So I ain't gonna know nothing about me for real if I don't know nothing about my past. where my genetics come from, because you're gonna have some traits of some people in your family from back in the day. It's just a fact. That's how genetics work. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have some of their traits. So me getting to know that, I was able to look myself in the mirror and try to fix some of the things, because now I know where it's coming from. I'm just thinking I'm tripping, and you know what I'm saying? No, it's coming from that.
Coming from somewhere.
And if you keep that hidden, I ain't gonna be able to grow.
A lot of our people, they always say, "Well, I'm this way for a reason." You know what I'm saying?
What's the reason? Go ahead.
I'm this way for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
That just triggered me from a conversation. Go ahead.
No, because they say say that I don't want to put the work in to break the cycle.
That makes no sense.
It definitely doesn't, though.
Go ahead, bro.
Almost threw my keys. Don't make no sense.
Go ahead, bro.
And this coming from Bible-toting people. And what it say in the Bible? I said Bible, Jesus.
What the fuck was that? That's what I'm saying.
But what it say in the Bible? Faith without work is dead.
Yeah.
Faith without work is dead.
That's a fact.
You know, yeah.
No, that's true, though.
Yeah.
Hit the bell again
That's
one more
fact.
time. That's facts.
Yeah.
How you want something and don't want to put the work in?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Noah, my bad.
No, I was saying that was a fact. But when people say that, they like what Vic's basically saying is they basically want you to accept them and their bullshit. That's all it is. It's just like accept me for I am, because I'm not changing. And so that's not necessarily. If somebody tell you that, then that means they're not putting the work in to better your relationship. So you definitely got to cut them off.
Right. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. They be like, man, I've been doing it this long. It's gonna be hard for me to stop. So they just feel like, hey, I don't need to put the work in. And it's like, nah. At the end of the day, no matter how old you get, we can always still better ourselves each and every day.
Yeah, but some people think change is bad. Change is good when it's for the better.
Some people don't understand change. They don't understand change. Like, even when we always having, the sports talks or the music talks or, TV shows or whatever the hell it is, a lot of people are just going to rock with their era and then down, the next era. And you talk to my mom, you ain't going to be able to tell her that the Motown, Aretha Franklin era, wasn't the best. You talk to, somebody in their 40s, they're going to say the best hip-hop era was the 90s. Right. It's like, at the end of the day, it's like you said, change. People don't understand shit change.
And be open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be open. Everything has its own thing
change.
that is good. Everything got pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, with the music, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? On my playlist, you know what I'm saying? You can see anything from Biggie, from Lil Nas before he started tripping, you know what I'm saying? To Lady Gaga, to Reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm open to music is music.
Right.
Good is good. If it's good, I'm going to listen to it. If it's bad, I'm not.
Right.
Same thing with anything in life.
That's right.
And what's good to you might be what's good to you.
What's good to me.
And that's okay.
Yeah. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little mad at you about that little Nas thing, though.
I knew brother was going to say that. Hey, I knew brother was going to say
Before he started tripping, man, dang. When he first came in, bro. Hey, Panini, don't be a meanie. That's what I said. I ain't going to hold you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And the crazy part
Hey, he was cranking. You know what I'm saying? He started saying outlandish stuff. I can't be bumping that in the car. You know what I'm saying? He even got a song out now with my nickname, with my name in it. Scoop. Scoop. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. He's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He get all that energy, but everybody was thinking, I was thinking about you. Ooh, Lord. Nobody said, nobody got that energy with Frank Ocean though. He not outlandish, but you know what I'm saying? He make good music. Leave me alone.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and that's what we were saying at the beginning of the show. What works for you works for you. It doesn't mean that it's wrong or that it's a bad thing. It's just that's your thing. And our people, We do too much judging.
All right.
Too much judging.
You do way too much judging. You know what I'm saying?
Too much judging.
You know, and now go with Timo.
I was just about to say, and especially, you know, like I was telling Butter yesterday, like, watching a lot of different podcasts, and then I seen this one dude, he came on the show, on these females podcasts. He was basically talking about, you know, certain things that he does within his relationship, and they all coming at him, you know, hard. They giving this dude a hard ass time. I'm like, yo.
What was he saying?
Oh, so he basically said when he first met his woman that he doesn't drink.
Okay.
So he took her out. I guess when they went out on a date, he basically was like, I'm paying for the food, but I guess if you want to drink, you got to pay for your drinks. So, you know.
I'm triggered.
Go ahead, keep
I'm triggered. You just triggered me with that. And it has nothing to do with relationships. You just triggered me with that. Because when I was a kid with my uncle, he didn't eat seafood. So if you went out with him, you're not eating no seafood. He paying for it, but no seafood.
What do you mean? Hold on. So you talking about if you go to a place that has seafood, but he can get something else, you still can't order seafood?
No,
you ain't go to no seafood spot.
Yeah, like we're not going to no seafood spot. And even if you go to a restaurant that's not a seafood spot, but it got seafood and you want seafood and he treating you, you can't get it. That's why I'm triggered. Because one time we went to a buffet and they had none but shrimp. None but shrimp. It was a mountain of shrimp. I lie you not. And we walked around. We went to McDonald's. I was so pissed off. If you go treat. Just because you lactose intolerant, that mean I can't get no cake? What's wrong with you? No. If you gonna treat me. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I don't agree with that. I'm triggered.
But that guy who went on that podcast, I'm curious to know. I mean, I'm sure you don't know Timo, but I'm curious to know whether it was a religious thing.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I mean, you know,
I seen that too, and yeah, I don't think it was religious. I think he just didn't drink. So he was just like, if I'm not a drinker, why am I sitting out here buying drinks for a whole bunch of different women?
But don't say you're going to treat.
Yeah.
Simple. You can't get mad that the person want to drink and you said that you was going to treat them. You can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that.
I mean,
now, if they start,
But the thing is, though, I mean, like, the fact they was giving him the hard time, but
you can't get mad at him feeling that way.
He's in a relationship. I'm like, at the end of the day, I mean, like, she dope. That's what she, if she chose to deal with that, at the beginning, that was her.
That's interesting.
Y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all, that's not something that y'all want. He's not dealing with y'all.
Yeah.
He's dealing with her. Why y'all this upset?
I was just about to say that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't look down on him for not doing it.
Don't get me started.
Because the simple fact that I don't indulge, so I'm not going to pay for indulgence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me. I smoke gas, baby. But you come to me talking about you want that white girl, you paying for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I roll up all day, but you can go ahead and get your little line if you want to. That's up to you. And then first of all, I'm not even about to fuck with you no more because you're doing that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? We got the devil lettuce, and you want the devil dandruff. I don't want none of that. You got it. You got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that because I would do the same thing as far as that situation. Even though I drink, I don't do cocaine. Mm-hmm. So if somebody wants cocaine, you pay for that. I'm not paying for that. So I respect it. Even though I wouldn't do it as far as the drink thing, but I respect it. But like I've been on a date and didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? And then she want a little sip.
But see, this is why. I'm gonna stir the pot because y'all know I don't care. This is why I say most women don't think with logic.
No.
Because instead of trying to understand why this man is doing things the way that he wants to do it in his relationship, because I guarantee you more than half of them were single. I guarantee you.
And I guarantee you that he went on dates and it didn't work out.
2 single women married.
Yeah, see? More than
But
half.
I guarantee you that didn't work with every female. He just with somebody now that's
cool with that.
Yeah.
That's cool with that.
Right.
I didn't work with every female.
Right.
What? Because I don't like paying for the first date because I feel like some females, well, not say I'm gonna pay for the first date. Depends on how good it goes, then I pay for it. But I would say I don't pay for the first date. Just see how they gonna act. If you act all snaggy about it, bye. You know what I'm saying? But if you accept it and then we have a good time, oh no, you don't gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
No, I just want to see where your head was at.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all know. You females, you know what I'm saying? Like,
everyone got their own way of doing things. I mean, me on the first date, I'm paying.
you know what I'm saying?
But trust and believe, that second date, especially if it's your idea, you better bring your wallet.
My man.
Why would you
like
be
it.
able to say
I like
that?
it.
Doesn't make any sense.
When you say bring a wallet,
So you rather do it on the second date than the first?
That was good.
Here's my thing.
That's a debate right there.
I
That's
believe-
a debate right there.
This is a good conversation. I believe the first date, regardless whether it's your idea or her idea, you should pay.
From a nigga that got done greasy a lot, I respectfully say no.
Yeah, I like to go Dutch first joint, fellas. I'm sorry.
No, what you think?
I mean, for me, I don't necessarily take a lot of women out on dates.
hey,
So, if I come to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling you, let's go on a date, then yeah, I'm already in the mindset that I'm gonna be that guy and take the lead and pay. So I'm not gonna sit here and just be taking, every random girl out. Oh, let's do no. It's just so if I decide to take a woman out on a date, I already decided I see a little bit more of her than I do for other women. So I'm gonna do a little bit more for her than I do for other women.
That's
That's
facts.
just me.
That's facts because I talked about this on my videos. This is just me. If I ask you out on a date, that says a lot about you.
right. That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of women don't understand. They don't understand anything. Oh, well, he just asking me out just to ask me out. No, like certain men that know what the fuck they bring to the table. If we are asking you out on a date, that says a lot about you as a woman.
But big, get into it too because a lot of men messed up. A lot of men have messed up the game because they're asking women out just to have sex.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
And that's throw the whole game off right there.
Yeah.
If men were just like, more upfront about it and clarify, okay, because you don't really have to take a woman out to have sex. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if you upfront and natural about it, sometimes you can skip that. You can skip that process because a lot of women want that as well.
Yeah.
And so if a lot of men were just more genuine about just, okay, I'm going on a date because I genuinely want to get to know you and I see something with you, then it would be more of the norm.
And that's why I always tell women, man, because I say y'all put a lot of emphasis on dates, but at the end of the day, y'all talk about dates is overrated now. Like,
Yeah, but take you out for drinks and take you out
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
dates
saying. It's
too.
happy hour, a date.
I mean, y'all gonna regardless, you whether
Taking a
it's a
girl
date.
to happy hour was it a date?
I mean, some might consider that. I mean, like,
I'm just asking because
I mean,
If you're not eating, that ain't no date.
Okay.
So what if I just? Because I remember I took a female out, and I just wanted to go get some knee and grab some drinks. I ain't really consider it a date, and she was considering like we just went on a date.
Oh, I mean,
See-
when that happens.
A date to me is something that you plan.
Yeah. Not me waking up and like, yo, Chevy's having happy hour. You trying to go?
Yeah,
That's different, man.
Yeah.
Probably ask you,
Yeah.
good slush, you trying to go? Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
not a date, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like, yo, what kind of food you like? Where you kind of like to go? Da 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 da. Oh, let's go to this such and such. Now that's a date. That's a date. We just getting some drinks. I don't call that as a date. Now some people might. It's suggested. Like you know what I'm saying. People opinion on dates is different.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
here
You gotta respect
here
it.
goes something good right here from my boy. He said, if she can't afford to take me out too, I'm probably not going out with her to begin with.
Hey, Shabbat. Glory! Glory!
We got standards now, fellas.
Glory.
We stepping up our standards, fellas. We got to step our standards up.
You better stop
Thank you.
playing. We got to know
thank
our
you.
worth,
Nah,
fella.
that's true
That's
because
facts. That's
that's
facts.
true because
Facts.
we
No.
because now go ahead, no.
Vagina's not a gift. Go ahead.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say if the restaurant that you take her to, if she can't afford to take herself to that place, then why are you taking her there?
Hey, you better talk. Hey, y'all talking.
Ooh, y'all doing too
Y'all
good.
talking.
That was something. Hey, you just said something right there. That's facts.
Can you take yourself to
But don't usually the women who we take on dates want to go somewhere they haven't been before?
Oh. I ain't been to Ruth Chris.
Y'all think about it. Y'all think about it.
Y'all dropping dimes right now.
Date and then you don't leave you all out.
That's
you
it. And to answer your question, I
and
agree
they be
with
mad
Noah.
when niggas want to Netflix and chill. Come my house. Let's get some delivery. You know what I'm saying? Let's roll something. If you don't roll nothing, let's post something and have a good old time.
But that's why the dates ain't really as genuine because some niggas is just taking them out on that date. Be like, okay, yeah. I mean, I took her out. I already took her out, so she probably don't mind coming over to the crib now because you know they put so much emphasis on the date. They be like, you haven't even took me on a date yet. So I mean, like sometimes dudes just really just taking them out somewhere just to get that shit out the way.
Some of the best times I had with females, I didn't take them on dates.
Yeah,
they did exactly what I just said. Or it's been a couple jokes. They was like, look, like if we don't got the house to myself, look, one day when let's take off and let's just chill in the hotel. You feel me? Like, bro, like it's been many times when I had to go on dates just to have a good time with a female.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But now, they keep it being like when it's somebody that you really want to take serious, that's different.
Right.
I feel like that's different.
And that's why I say I don't really. We just like Noah said, really just be out here just taking women on dates.
Exactly, you gotta be. You gotta be different.
I'm real. You
gotta be different.
I'm real
I
selective.
don't feel like taking drinks out. Like I said, it's a date.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about I'm taking you out. Like let's go somewhere. Like I want to take you out. That's different. I want to take you out. I want to come pick you up. I want to drop you off. I want to do gratuity. I want to get a kiss tonight, or maybe a recap. Depends on your discretion. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to do.
And
so
that's what I'm talking about.
So you going to a date with expectations?
No.
But on our show, he asked a lot of.
I don't go with expectations. I go with hopes. But if it don't happen, I don't care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to see something in that woman, and that's what it is.
Yes, she got to be different. She got to be special.
You willing to go above and beyond. You willing to do all of that. But every woman think off the gate, you supposed to go above and beyond. When we don't we just met you. We don't see nothing in you.
We don't know if you're worth it.
We like.
Why you going to Ruth Chris already?
See, some women.
If you don't take Olive Garden right now,
they want you to show all your cards right away.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if you motherfucking worth spending this much time with.
Exactly. Why am I throwing out a draw 4 in the first turn? That makes no sense.
Right.
I'm gonna let it marinate, and then when I throw that thing, I got Uno. What you talking about?
Because here's the thing, right? After the date, let's just use the first date as an example. After the first date, now we've really paying attention to your consistency now. Because now the date's over, right? Let's say it went well.
Yeah.
All right, now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's facts.
Are you gonna spin the block real fast and be like, let's run that back? Or is it gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks before I hear from you again? As far as let's do another date.
Told you. That's why I don't do this.
And that's the key. And that's the key, Vic, that a lot of men be missing. That after you take that girl on the date, if she is the one that's sitting there waiting for you to hit her back up and say, I enjoyed the night, or when you want to run it back, then yeah, you got the girl has to. If you take her on a date, she has to be the appreciative. I pick you up right after the date. Say, I enjoy the date. I enjoy spending time with you. When can I see you again? If she ain't after you initiate the date, if she ain't trying to initiate the next time that y'all meeting up, then yeah, no. Yeah, she ain't interested like that.
Fellas, keep it moving.
You can tell. Though.
Keep it moving.
Tell, that's why I always say it got to be that mutual interest. You know, you
Mutual.
can't because at the end, like. You know, we had a woman that came on our show that's basically saying that you show me about, what's it called, 75 interests, I'm going to show you the other 25.
Or the other 25?
Yeah, I think Vic was on there that week. I think Vic was on there with us that week when a girl said like the 70-20 rule, 80-20 rule or 70-30 rule, something like that.
Yeah, I guess you got to, just to get her, you got to show her.
You got to call her 10 times.
That's a different, hold on, time out. The 80-20 rule it's not that. That is not the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule was what was from Tyler Perry. Well, it was like the person that fulfilled 80% of your needs, you lead them for somebody that filled the 20%.
Oh, okay. So
and then you left them 80 for a 20. What are you talking about? I'm supposed to give you 80% of the love, and you only supposed to give me 20. Make that make sense. That doesn't make no sense. I want fight. Because that don't make no sense. It's 1 and 1, 50%. What are you talking about?
To make one.
What are you?
50, my 50 will
No,
make one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother, because I'm mad. That just pissed me off. Go ahead. I want fight. I want fight because I'm mad. That don't make no sense. What are you talking about?
I agree.
No, it don't make sense.
That's that bull jive.
It don't make sense.
Qual was talking about last joint about suicide and all that. Because I'm doing all this. You give me all that short love. You doing all that. Man, go ahead, Noah. Go ahead, Noah.
Hey, ladies, cut it, ladies. We gotta go 50-50. We need 50-50, ladies. 50-50. Come on.
Women nowadays so scared of 50-50. They so scared of it, them and the man reaching 50-50 effort, and they're gonna do whatever it takes. They're gonna do whatever it takes to keep from it being 50-50. Whatever it takes. If they gotta pull back, do less, whatever it takes. They scared of going 50-50. That's a woman's worst nightmare.
That shit don't make no sense at all. We not even talking about bills. I said we talk about bills. We not talking about bills.
You know what's crazy?
We talking about fucking love.
Hey, real quick. You know what's
love
crazy?
me.
They not.
On my birthday, give me a gift. Don't throw on no lingerie. Give me a gift and throw on the lingerie. What are you doing? Because on your birthday, just know that I'm giving you a gift and I'm fresh off a Rhino from the gas station.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
You playing.
Right.
Them Rhinos work. I ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead.
See, they make a big deal about 50-50 with us, but then they're not scared to go 50-50 for this hot girl summer trips.
Yeah, which don't make sense.
That's true.
You want to go on a vacation, I get the plane trips, you get the hotel room, let's go. What the hell? Come on, help me.
No, they go
help me.
But see, now that's
when you help me, then I can splurge on your B-Day. Help me.
That's a pattern.
Help me. What's wrong with you?
50-50 with their friends, but you can't go 50-50 with the person you want to be your life partner.
Talk it.
That's a fact.
And then when you do go 50-50, in a lot of cases,
you're less of a man.
Yeah, they ain't really looking at you as like the head of the lead anymore. It's like, okay, well, it's 50-50. You know, it's about to be 50-50.
You want to be 20%, and then the rest of the 80% from you is stress.
That's what I said. He said, like, I'm gonna get. You show me about 70% interest. I'm gonna give him the other 30. I'm like,
but you want 100% of my time.
Right.
You want 100% of my money.
It's that
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that fucking entitlement, man.
What are you talking about?
It's that
doesn't make
entitlement.
any sense.
100% of my
Love
conversation.
us too.
No, exactly.
Here's the thing, because we was talking about
Men need love too.
We was talking about the last episode.
Go ahead, bro.
They said, happy wife, happy life. You know what makes a happy wife? A happy husband.
Yeah,
right.
They ain't gonna make you happy if I'm not happy. Make that make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy
make
spouse,
that make sense.
happy house.
Yeah, no, that's facts though. How the fuck can I make you happy? I mean, and I ain't happy.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? You know what a happy meal without a toy is? Just a meal. Yeah. Just a kid meal. Ain't nothing happy about it. What make the babies happy is the toy.
And your kid gonna be pissed off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where the toy at? Happy meal with no toy is what?
Hey, Timo, they could be missing the fries. As long as that toy in there.
Exactly.
I got my toy. The fries ain't in there.
What are you talking about, girl? If you don't love shit out me, stop playing.
You right, yeah.
If I'm happy, then I make you happy. What you talking about?
Facts.
Make that make sense.
Facts.
My boy John said you gotta find a female with the right mindset.
Is it the same John? 'Cause John just told me it was like
It's multiple Johns.
Exactly right. But my guy said he can't stand the 80-20 rule because why you gotta be I don't need another stressor. I already got a lot of stress in my life. I don't need you to bring more stress in my life.
See, that's what women don't fucking understand.
Don't understand.
They don't understand the amount of shit we gotta dodge just to stay out the way.
Just to stay out the way.
But see, this is why.
Happy makes happy.
And then you gotta come home to some shit. Why you think a lot of men walk out and then get in their car and they go wherever they go? Because a black man don't want to come home from work, having to deal with his boss, deal with his coworkers, avoid the law, all this crazy shit, and then come home to an environment that's not home.
Right.
That's not home, and you ain't ain't doing no loving. Like damn, like
fuck, rub my back.
Do that.
Rub my back.
Goddamn, like.
And that's why I always say, I have a lot of people that inbox me or when they be on my lives, occasionally cheating becoming be a topic on our show. Yeah. And a lot of people be saying, oh, you be supporting cheating, you be defending cheating. And I'm like, no, I was not doing none of that. It's really me just helping y'all understand it.
Right.
At the end of the day, not saying, I always say cheating ain't right. What I'm saying? At the end of the day, if it's a deal breaker or if you can't work, it out, then okay, that means move forward. But I just be trying to get people to understand cheating. If you, like as a woman, what I'm saying, your man can't talk to you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You someone that you can't talk to, or if you as a dude, you don't even look your woman's way. She can't even tell you care about her. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even looked her way. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or your man can't come talk to you without you judging him, but he can talk to an old girl down the street though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This, it just be different, factors when it comes to stuff like that.
You gotta understand where it came from.
Exactly.
You gotta understand where it came from so you can not have it happen. You know what I'm saying? Understand what made female cause them to act like that. And then if you see yourself acting like that, you have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you just gonna have the same reaction.
Yep.
And
but that's what I was saying, because it's like, with me saying all that, just that, because we talk about all the shit that women do, which is all true. And, and it's just crazy when I was just listening to y'all, it's hard for us to really come across that, genuine woman. But then just thinking about the shit on reverse too, how I said that they can't really tell if the date is genuine too. So it kind of makes it difficult for them too to really know, to really know who's really fucking with them on the genuine tip too, because we will sit there and play the game.
Exactly.
You know how you make it easier on yourself? And I'm speaking to the ladies. Stop thinking with your vagina. Pay attention.
Hey, Vic.
Pay attention to what the fuck the man is doing.
Yeah, that's facts.
They just feel like the vagina just the end all be all.
And it's not.
It's not.
Making talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna make them wait 30 to 60 days.
Yeah, okay.
Or, no, I'm gonna make them wait 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, okay.
Let's see what that works.
See, they never experienced
Now, that's why they're in a position where all you get is the sex. Now, I don't want you now. You may have waited too long.
And that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
If they throwing it on you, if they throwing it my way, no, I'm good. Because if you want to make it that easy, I know you got nothing else to offer besides that. I know. I don't even got to talk to you no more. Because if you want to make it that easy on me, without you really talking to me and getting to know what I'm about, I know you're not about nothing.
And then it make you think, like, how many other people you just offer it to if it's just that easy for me?
Facts.
Who am I to be so fucking special? I'm not
right.
doing nothing that you just offer that thing to me.
Because
so
I ain't nobody. I'm just an ordinary guy.
I'm an ordinary guy, working man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just throwing the poom-poom to me, it's other guys too then.
Exactly.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that just because she lets you hit quick, that really means something. You know, because that don't necessarily mean she always does it.
Yeah, because I know some good, healthy relationships that came from a person that hit from the first night.
I tell you what.
But how many other first nights was it before that first night?
I mean, you right about that, but
that's all I'm saying. I mean, even though it doesn't matter, like once y'all together, it doesn't matter once y'all together. No, that's facts.
No. I mean, yeah.
No, I would never say that. That's facts. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts.
But it's
you know what I'm
saying? It's.
But you gotta figure out.
Yeah.
Right.
You would think she a good
But y'all
woman.
know easy is easy, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Easy is easy.
You would think she a good woman, or you think she about certain things, and then she end up being like Jada, and then you know. Hey, bro,
Hey, though, she the worst type.
That
the worst type of woman, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That Jada and that Will Love, that aged so terribly.
No, what about that man Joyner Lucas? You know, he made the song that song called Will.
Will, yeah.
And he was like, he said, I want to get married, but none of my shorties remind me of Jada. I'm like, shit. Maybe you don't want to.
Guess what? Yeah. No. Hey, guess what? Hey, T-Boy, that was perfect, T-Boy. That was perfect, though, T-Boy, man.
Like,
No, that was
totally
perfect.
bad. But my thing is, okay, because we're not about to act like Will ain't doing stuff this or two, because I'm pretty sure that he has. But what he is not doing is publicly embarrassing you.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
with the shits.
That's the difference.
Dogging my man.
That's the difference.
Like, she just embarrassing him.
And
you seeing him now writing the book, he was like, man, I'm going through it. I'm like, bro.
That's the difference.
He done aged 10 years.
But see, what she's doing is what a lot of black women are doing to regular, ordinary guys.
Dudes that
like,
don't have the status of Will to be
Hey,
able to.
but this is the first time we see a high value man get fucked over like this.
Like,
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they always say high value, boom,
I
boom.
understand
So now
that
they
we
trying to
both
make
been-
them even look weak too. You feel me?
I understand we both been, outside merch and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because he just came out. Now he's starting to come out with like, well, I was in love with one of my co-stars. And I'm like, yo, talk your shit now, because she been. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, y'all have to come to an understanding that you're not going to publicly embarrass nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You was publicly embarrassing this person, even if you don't intend to or not.
Right.
I know you doing your whole red table talk, you trying to inspire and all that, but certain shit you doing, you embarrassing your husband.
Yeah.
Let's give it a beat. He can be open, he can be beside you and all that, but we all saw that face.
Yeah, we
all see it.
We had
Yeah,
this,
my man asked her almost every question. Almost, hey man, did you suck him off? Like, what's gonna be the next question for him to ask? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, Will going all
we had this talk on our show. On our show our show last week. We had to talk about the Will and Jada situation, and I was basically saying that the conversation was stem from how do you because we all got a platform, but how do you talk about your relationship, without making your partner look bad? Because in her case, every time you hear her talk about their relationship, it's always something negative. Mm-hmm. You ain't never heard her bring up anything from them in a positive light, and it's like, come on. I mean, at the end of the day, we, like you said, Will was already doing this shit, but at the end of the day, we've already known for the most part that they probably wasn't it known that they had an open relationship.
See, that's the
rumors,
point.
But it wasn't never set in stone. So like, it's not surprising. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you talking about that you was ready to leave him. You was out of love with him. You was in entanglement with a whole nother dude.
I did a post.
That's in the industry.
Yeah, that's
that
crazy.
You took a picture with on red carpets. What are you doing? What are you doing?
They got married.
That shit embarrassing the fuck out of them.
They got married at like 22.
What are you doing? Because all real niggas know that Will hit Eva Mendes on Hitch. Everybody know that. But he ain't out here saying that. I don't know that.
Man, I hope he did. Hey, guess what?
But I'm saying,
guess what? The way she talking bad about him, I hope he did.
He better.
Hope he did put some work in out there the way she dogging my man.
But she said on the other, I don't know if y'all seen, I did a video of her one of her last things that she was talking about when she was basically saying he ain't been hitting it right.
Yeah, she ain't been satisfied.
See, man.
Yeah, she went too far with that one. When I say that, Vic, I say, fast.
See, man. See,
yeah, she ain't satisfied.
We talked about this on the last show. The whole.
She didn't say never, but it's in certain times when she wasn't satisfied in bed.
The whole red flag thing, right? I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
We spend so much fucking time worrying about what's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what the fuck is a green flag?
Hold on, they worried about the red flags, but always missing them. It's like, okay, y'all sitting there always saying what these red flags are, but y'all motherfuckers never can point out the red
Thinking
flags.
with they motherfucking vagina.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Hey, no.
They be talking about thinking. We be thinking with our They use that as control. When we think with it, we just make wrong decisions with the wrong females. When they use it, they throw it all up our heads, and I try to control men with it. Not saying that dudes don't
I
do
mean,
it,
that's
but we
good.
don't
I
do
say
it
because
as
dudes be
as far as rate as they do it.
Dudes do be out here really, like I said, they be out here doing. They be going to extents, for that. Yeah. And they be knowing that, especially but it's a difference. Like I said, they have control when it comes to the sex, but we really have the control when it comes to the actual relationship, as far as like actually, it getting
No,
to
we
the
do.
relationship. But
We do.
They because they give sex, we ask for it, so it's like somewhat like of a difference.
But I mean, men, like, we want it, right? So, but at the same time, we gotta have enough discipline to know that, like, oh yeah, you ain't, you got a lot of shit going on. I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Right.
I mess around and get stuck for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta start putting more respect on our thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Nah, for real.
You feel what I'm saying?
We're not thinking anything.
That was my whole point. That's what I was about to
Yeah,
say, Joe.
yeah.
Just because, and that's what they already think about us, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he'll fuck anything. They think we a dog in the backyard. Everything that walk past, the little
Already.
pink thing come
Yeah.
out. They already think
I'm
that.
like,
You
just
feel what I'm
because you can
saying?
get it, don't mean you can do it.
Uh-huh.
You should do it.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
should
That's
do it.
facts. That's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Hey, and
You
Noble
really should do it.
Noah be saying that a lot. Noble Noah says that on the show. Noble Noah.
Oh, that's what you're saying. I thought you were saying something else. My bad, brother. We gonna go past that. My bad. No. My bad, brother. My bad, brother.
Now go ahead, no.
No. Yeah, no, I do agree. I feel like the when it comes to the woman and man dynamic, I feel like women understand that a lot of men out there looking for sex, and they use that to their advantage to get whatever they can get out of a man. And I said the greatest thing that a man can do, if men as a whole started practicing a sexual discipline, as in you cannot use us just for sex anymore, because that's not our top priority. Then the whole game, the whole dating thing will turn upside on his head.
Exactly.
Because now women can't say, well, I know he just wants sex, so let me see how far I can stretch this out. If the man comes up front and says, sex is not my top priority, what else you got? Then
Exactly.
now we at a stalemate to see, okay, where are we going from here?
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I really do. All that you just said. It's just kind of hard when she hug you strongly, your shit on medium swole already. That's hard. That's just hard. I'm sorry. You brush my shit going like this. It's hard.
And it's all about the attraction, man. All
It's
about the
hard.
attraction.
It's hard, bro.
Especially you attracted to her. She give you that joint.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Put that
saying.
leg. She
She
put that thigh in between your legs. Put that thigh in between your legs. You like, oh, you get nasty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Vic? You get nasty when you do it. It becomes a regular hug.
That's why I get real at the go-go if you wearing sweatpants. Because you wearing sweatpants at the go-go and you backing your thing on that, you gonna feel me. You gonna feel every inch too. And I'm gonna put it all on your back too. It's hard, no.
Hey, I'm not going to the club without wearing sweatpants.
No, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you about the go-go's, no.
Yeah, I go to the go-go. I gotta wear sweatpants. You get up on there.
All right, y'all. Man, this
Get up on there, man.
has been an amazing show, man.
Yes!
Definitely.
We got 90 minutes now. Thank
First
you,
90-minute show.
Appreciate you, man. Butter, Timo, Noah, appreciate you guys for coming on the show.
Man, we thank you for having us, man. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We as a whole gotta come on y'all podcast because he came on.
Yeah.
I
Yes, sir.
wasn't with him.
Yeah, yes, sir. No, we say that. Yes, sir.
As a whole,
Please.
we gotta come on y'all.
Yes,
We gotta
sir.
show love.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? I know I be working, but we gonna work it
We'll
out.
figure it out, man. We're gonna figure it out. How we figure this out? Hey, Vic and T won't figure this out.
Yeah.
Man, hey, we gotta figure it out.
We're definitely gonna work.
We gonna keep these conversations going, man. We doing amazing things. Keep doing y'all thing. I support y'all all the way wholeheartedly. Yeah, we gonna keep these difficult conversations going. So appreciate y'all for coming on. All right, that's it for today's show, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a safe and enjoyable weekend. This is Spade of Spades podcast. We are out. Peace.